So in this video, we're going to be looking at some questions related to capacity. So 1 milliliter contains a volume of 1 centimeter cubed. 1 liter contains how many milliliters? 1 liter, and I'll convert it to milliliters, so I'd have to multiply it by 1,000. I'm going to let you guys do the rest, but keep in mind this one here, for example, you might want to go from liters to milliliters, and we know based on that, therefore how many milliliters you'd have. Let's pick a couple here. Convert the units to units shown in the brackets. So for example, for A, I'm going from liters to milliliters. So from liters to milliliters, I'm going to multiply by 1,000. So I'm going to go 2 times 1,000, and that's going to equal 2,000 milliliters. If I pick F, for example, I'm going to go from milliliters this time. I'm going this direction, adjust to liters. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 3,500 divided by 1,000, and that's going to be equal to 3.5 liters. Now, if I go from, say, D, let's pick D. I'm going from kiloliters to liters, so I'm going in that direction. So I'm going to go 24 times 1,000. Just remember that's a bit there. That means I'm going to have 24,000 liters. Okay, read these scales to determine the amount of water in each container. So for example, this one here, I'm going from here, that's 0, that's 5, that's 10 there, and that's 11. So this would be 12 mils. So you basically reading up. So each of these little lines here is equal to 1 mil. And that's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it'd be 12 mil. So you're going to do something different, something similar for B and C, so I'll let you work that out. A cup of 200 mils of water is added to a jug containing 1 liter of water. Find the total volume. Okay, so for example, for this one, we know we've got 200 mils there, and we know if we went from 1 liter to mils, I'd have to multiply by 1,000. So I'm going to have 1,000 milliliters, so therefore I'd equal to 1,200 milliliters. Then to do this part, we're basically going back this direction. So I'm going to get you to work that out. So in this case, we're going to convert, we're going to pick one. So I'm going to pick 7A. In this case here, what we've got is 6 milliliters, I kept saying milliliters there, 6 megaliters going to liters. So 6 megaliters, I'm going like that. So I'm going multiplying by 1,000, then I'm multiplying by another 1,000. So basically I'm multiplying by 1,000,000. So in this case, I'm going to go 6 times, I'm going to write that out just to make it clear. But that's going to equal 6 million. 6 million liters. All right. And so, for example, I'm not going to do D, but I want you to think about D. I'm going from milliliters, because this one you get your calculator out if you needed to. Milliliters, I'm going from here, and I'm going to kiloliters. So in this case, I'd be dividing by 1,000,000. Okay? But I'm going to get you to do that one. And find the capacity of each of these containers in liters. So for example, this one here, let's do A. We're going to go, so the volume, remember, we're talking about in this case is in centimeters cubed. So it's 15 times 10 times 10. That's going to be 1,500 centimeters cubed, which we know is equal to, for terms of capacity, it's equal to 1,500 milliliters. Therefore, if I divide by 1,000 to go from milliliters to liters, I'm going to get 1.5 liters. Okay, you do the same process for each of these because each are 50 in terms of centimeters, so they're all going to give you volumes of centimeters cubed. You then need to convert that to milliliters, as I've done there, and then you can convert that to liters from there.